Good evening, my fellow subscribers. I know this is the first time you're seeing me in my human form, but this is the Corsair AI workstation that I had bought for a little over $2,000. I see it as an investment. I'm broke now, but that's okay because I'm hopefully going to make this worth it. Especially, this is stage one. Stage two of this, I'm going to be getting an eGPU to connect to this thing to make it like extremely powerful. Those are the labels, just fragile. It's not rain resistant, and you should handle it with care. Otherwise, I will kill you. Um, and just trying to move this here. Okay, get myself situated. All right, I tried scratching off the labels so that I don't like dox myself. But if I do, say hi to me, like that cat right there. Um, Say hi to me, but don't because I value privacy, and that was a joke. You shouldn't have taken that seriously, and if you did, you're stupid. I mean, you're not stupid. I love you very much. Anyway, there's the warning label in case you're interested in that. I don't know why you would be. It says probably some of the basic stuff. I'm gonna avoid that bark, that like label right there, just in case it doxes me. And yeah, it looks like the tape is pretty strong on this box, which is good because a lot of times like the tape be like coming loose somehow. Like with a lot of the boxes that I order from like Amazon and stuff, the tape kind of hangs off sometimes. I think it's because like the drivers are kind of crazy. Anyway, I'm going to use my very small tool that I have here. It's not overkill at all. Okay. Careful, I get kind of crazy when I hold a knife. I think it's a side effect of playing Undertale. But anyway, I'm going to cut this now and tell you a bit more about this. Good lord, I can't speak. Anyway, so the Corsair AI workstation. It comes with AMD as well as an integrated graphics processor, which means that in order for this thing to reach its true potential, you need to have a eGPU connected to it, an external GPU. And that's a whole other can of worms. You got to get a whole bunch of stuff to set that up, and then also make sure you can connect to it. Um, so that's going to be part of stage two of my plan. But for stage one, it's just getting the Corsair AI workstation. And the reason I felt like this would be a worthy investment is because of how much leeway there is as it pertains to RAM and integrated graphics, but also because you can get up to 96 gigabytes of VRAM. And also, this is crazy. Like, that's a handle that really threw me for a loop the first time. And then I sort of have trouble getting it, like, loose from the other box. It's very annoying. But honestly, I should have used two hands if I really wanted to make this easier for myself. And then I end up like getting angry and like taking my anger out on the box a little bit. Look, it's going to be very violent. Viewer discretion is advised. Oh, there it is. Oh, two hits. He was already dead. Anyway, yeah, here are the official specs that you're going to see. Um, the AMD and then integrated graphics and then the DRAM, digital RAM. So this has a lot packed into like such a small machine, and it's what I'm looking for because I want some flexibility because you guys know that I do gaming, I do VR, I develop on the side, and I do like some AI stuff as well, which is why I got this because flexibility is something I very much so value. There's a logo, very cool. I really like that logo, and I haven't seen much on this machine honestly. I know it's like sold out probably because there's not much of them. It was sold out for a little bit. I'm surprised I even got one. But yeah, and if you connect a eGPU to this, say you got like a 5090, it could have up to, with the integrated graphics inside of it, which is up to 64 gigabytes of VRAM plus the 32 gigabytes of VRAM that you're going to have from the 5090, you will have up to 96 gigabytes of VRAM. That's basically a server. It's like a mini server. So that's what I hope to go for in stage two, as I very long nails, by the way. I should trim them, but I just forget to because I forget to. Anyway, there's another handle. Oh, and there it is. Now we get the instructions. I'm doing this all with one hand. Then again, my hands are giants, so those are the instructions in case you want to read them. I won't because I can't read, so I'm probably just going to toss that to the side. But yeah, I'm hoping to get stage two done by like sometime next year, probably. I'm saving money a little bit, and once the 5090 gets connected to this and the integrated graphics like has full swing of it, it's going to be a very powerful machine, even though it is extremely small, in my opinion. Like, I can almost wrap my entire hand around it. Then again, my hands are giant. So take that with a grain of salt. There's a QR code if you want to look at the setup guy. I hope that doesn't dox me. And um, let's open this. Oh, that tripped me out too. I thought it was connected to something. I just threw it because I won't be reading it, of course. Now this part really gave me some trouble. Um, aside from like that, that's the cable case, I think. So like it's covered in like some fabric, almost like a napkin, and then it's connected to like these weirdly shaped thingamajigs, and I couldn't figure out how to get them open for the life of me. I almost like broke the entire box trying to get this out. So my caveman brain, I always like immediately go to brute force for some reason, even though I'm dealing with like a delicate PC. So we're just gonna. Oh, yep. He's getting frustrated. Oh no. You know what happens when he gets frustrated? People start dying. That's a shame. We don't want people to start dying. That's bad. And then there's a cat making fun of me behind me, so that's great. I mean, that's not. This isn't me. This is like. I mean, it is me, but like it's me from like the past, which is kind of weird, but not because I recorded this. I knew it was going to be me from the past. Anyway, so that's basically the plan. But for stage one, I want to also get Linux set up on this thing by using. I have a friend who's very into Linux. He's going to help me with this. Ubuntu or whatever the hell that is. That's what I plan to like install on it and start off with that, and then hopefully it'll slowly become more and more complicated. But this time I'll be able to understand it more and more as I go on. Hopefully with his help. And as you can see, the ground for the most part. But the phone eventually comes back into my hand as I ponder my life's existence. Oh, almost. Oh, oh, there we go. And then I figured out by turning it all the way upside down that I could probably just pull it out. That's what I figured out. Are you guys proud of me? You should be. This took a very long time to figure out. Long time being like, oh, we're in the ground again. Long time being like 5 minutes, but that's a long time to me. I was like, the anticipation was killing me. I was like, I want to see it. How small is it? Because I like looked on the website. I saw the measurements, but the measurements didn't really translate to real life that well. And I just happened to have a desk that made it fit like a glove. Just barely, though. Like, if it was any bigger, it wouldn't work. But because it's the perfect size, it works. And there we go. We got another box to deal with. Throw that over there. And now we can get to the good stuff where we somehow pull these off, whatever these are. Okay. All right. All right. Pull those off. More labels that I don't know what they mean. Recycling, move, or something. Okay, I don't want to show too much of my house because, again, I like my privacy, so. Oh, the cat's. Watch out, cat. Watch out. Watch out. Oh. And then look at this next part. She somehow finds a way to go under all of those boxes and go into the box, the main box, with the tape all around it. I don't know how she did that. She's like a very small but flexible cat, and she's literally just in there now. So that's good. She's not bothering me, so I'm fine. So that's the size compared to my hand, by the way. I just like sort of place my hand on top of it to show you how like big or small it is. Again, hands are giant, but here it is. It's basically like the. It reminds me a lot of an Xbox 360. Look at it. Small, but strong. And when I call this a nuke, like a mini nuke, because when I get that 34 gigabyte 5090 that I plan to get, blow all my money on that, go broke, bet all on red, I will be able to connect it to this 90 up to 96 VRAM. I am going to this thing's going to be a mini nuke basically. But for right now, it's kind of a little dude. It's a little it's little, but it's got a dream, you know. So you got to respect it. It also has 1 terabyte, so you definitely got to respect that. I could have had 2 terabytes, but that would have been an extra $100 that I was not ready to spend. So I'm gonna stick with this for now. Get it set up, and I'll show you guys what it looks like on the desk. So this is the final product. I got everything, mostly everything connected. Um, See this part, it had to be like outside almost, and I got my mouse connected there. It's wireless, so that's why it looks like a little nub almost. But that's there, and then the $15 keyboard that I got from Amazon, I literally just all I cared about was if it lit up or not because I work a lot in the dark. So that's why I have that here. And then you can see the Quest 3 and the controllers up there. And then see everything's connected behind it except for the power because the power cable is a little bit small, so I had to improvise with that, but it should be fine for now. So, and by the way, if some of you guys are wondering where I got the desk was from a family member. I'm not sure where he got it, but it's really nice. It used to be his daughter's, but it's now mine. So, yeah, I'm glad it's not like. And as you can see, it's turning on. Yeah, Corsair logo. Yes, sir. Now, this will help with the Minecraft server that Fool is running on. This will help with me messing with AI as I like to do now. This will also help me with potentially like using this as like sort of like a semi server or a mini server. And then eventually when the 5090 comes in, if I can afford it, of course, by the next few months, this will turn into my main PC where I'll be able to like do VR, do advanced AI stuff, develop easy as hell, and just have it work really well. So, thank you all for watching. I know some of you guys are probably content starved as Xander's been not wanting to play, even though he said he wanted to play yesterday when I got the PC, but I couldn't because I was too busy. Um, so, blame him, not me, basically. But the Fool is coming back. It's going to be season 2. It's going to be wildly different, but it's going to be good content, I promise. I've been doing the Five Nights at Freddy's stuff. I've also been thinking about playing Little Nightmares 3. Let me know how you guys feel about that, as well as potentially continuing the Five Nights at Freddy's series. Or do you just want to see more VR stuff? Let me know.